Agbomo show to you as well. It is Ironclad time. I'm really enjoying this game. I feel like a second act would be an interesting addition. The first act seems like it, you know, has some good content, but maybe they could add a second one as well. Maybe also rare cards and relics that do something. Those could be interesting additions. Let's go for a rare relic here. Okay, cool. Magic Flower is a very strong one. I like this right path with a ton of shit on it. Let's go Brawl. Hey Dom, I'm doing alrightish. Does fruit juice heal more if you are in combat when you drink it? With magic flower? I think it does, right? But if I drank it here, would it heal more? I bet if I go to combat then drink it, it heals for 8. That means we want to drink it in combat, which probably means we just go ahead and drink it nowish. Should we go to 64? Oh, yeah, math. Should go to 66. Anger's very good. Sure. I have 35 gold. I feel like that's the one strong argument for not taking this path, is that I have to go to a store. But I have 75 health, I have an anger. Like, we can take this path and survive it, I think. Let's go for it. Okay, Remarkiwa. Can just kill this, right? 8, 17, 26. Yeah, that kills it. That's gonna be better than blocking. Pummel or perhaps Pumle, depending on your accent. Interesting option. I think I already have an anger, which is sort of a strength scaling card, so maybe I leave that alone right now. I also don't have any strength, right? Okay. Thoughts on Alchemize for the silent? That's basically my thought. I'm gonna want to split next turn. Fuenas, thanks for the 7 months. Bomushu to you as well. Alchemize is... yeah. Yeah, it's not that great. Alchemize is often a dead card. In a lot of silent runs, you want to lock your potions. You want to have specific potions for a problem that's coming up, and so you don't get to just like use a potion at random every fight and then get a new one. You like need to have a speed potion and an artifact potion to beat Awakened one or something like that. So your potion belt isn't something that's in flux. It's just like you get those potions and then you hold them. Or the same thing with like Ghost in a Jar. You just hold it all run. And then also, like, very commonly for silent decks, all of the fights are hard enough that you're not that excited about grabbing a potion for a later fight. Or for that matter, if you are in a situation where you're strong enough in most fights to play a card which just grabs you a potion for later, what do you need the potion for? Like, I guess you're waiting for a specific fight that's very hard for you, but if you're waiting for one of those, you need a very specific potion probably to solve that fight, and you're going to get that from a store about as easily as you're going to get it from Alchemize. So yeah, take an Inflame. Alchemize is an extremely powerful card on paper. Is it? Which paper? Which paper? Don't know if that's true. Mummified Hand. Mummified Hand, Impervious, Brutality Armaments. Huh. Yeah, these are better than the other things I've been seeing. I like Impervious, I guess. Even with Mummified Hand, having an Impervious in the deck seems better than grabbing Brutality to me. It's either Inflame, Bash, or Anger. I think it's Inflame with Mummified Hand, because I'm always going to get to play it. Thanks, Watersheds. Hey, Raffle. My cat's chilling out next to me, taking a nap right now. Just wanted to share. I'm actually gonna throw Impervious on top here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, it was vulnerable still, and I had Clear Strengths. Well, yeah, okay. The play I made was okay in the end. I'll take a Battle Trance pretty happily. Whoops. I blinked and missed it. Cool. Didn't take the boot, so that's strong. Let's upgrade Battle Trance, upgrade Bash, upgrade Anger. Which of those things sounded less insane to me? I think upgrade Bash because of Inflame. Oh, was that the boot I just missed? Oh no, I accidentally clicked the wrong button. Yeah, that's rough. Hopefully we can come back from that. Rip. This is fine. We take a little bit of damage next turn, but then Lagavulin will be dead. I could go like defend, defend, defend. Seems sort of insane though. Yeah, this one first, and then look for Anger, I think. Is Jorbs flank gone? It is. Made room for some of the new wizard emotes. It was one of the less used of our emotes. Armaments is okay, especially with Battle Trance. And I don't have a block card yet. Yeah, I think Armaments is actually pretty important for beating Guardian for this deck. Where do power cards go after playing them? They're in play after you play them. They just stay there forever. I don't know, it's sort of weird. But yeah, they don't go anywhere. They just, it's down here now. Oh, you actually see it. It goes like into the character. Shoop. So I guess the Ironclad has the Inflame inside him now. The Inflame was me all along. You eat the power cards. Yeah. Hey, Slinky Shade. You're melting in heat in Austria. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that the heat's not great over there right now. I'm sorry about that. I'll, yeah. They're like enchants in MTG, they stay on the field. Except that, like, they're not on the field. Well, they sort of are. They go on your character, sort of. They're weird. I don't know. True Grit, Clash, and Clothesline. It's between True Grit and Clothesline. Clothesline's slightly better against Act 2 elites, but I think True Grit might... yeah, I think True Grit might be better against Guardian. True Grit might be the stronger card later in the game. It's hard to say, though. You do want to be able to weaken things later in the game. But you'd probably rather do it with Shockwave and Uppercut than with Clothesline and Bash. Whereas True Grit is like, yes, this is a card that I'm very happy to play in the heart fight. "38 degrees in the Netherlands." Yeah, one of my F2K streamer friends is from the Netherlands, and she was streaming from a 40-degree room today. Yikes. I mean, part of the reason that I've been streaming at night recently is that even in Seattle, it's sort of unpleasant to sit in this room and stream during the day. But Seattle has had a very moderate summer. A little bit of humidity, but no super bad days. So far, fingers crossed. True Grit, Clothesline. What's Twitch chat's opinion on this one? This is our deck. Those are our relics. The only real thing I can see with the relics is that Mummified Hand and Orichalcum both point a little bit more toward Clothesline over True Grit. It's a higher cost card, so it's better with Mummified Hand, and Orichalcum doesn't work with True Grit where it does with Weaken. Hey Squeaks, how you doing? Thanks, Benz. Maybe Clash. Clash was not. Clash was not on offer. It was never Clash. Ah, well, fuck. That's a lot of good stuff I can't afford. I guess we just take Bag of Prep over Disarm, though. I mean, Bag of Prep is another really good thing, and I can afford it, so... Your girlfriend is happy that you're getting your fix. I had somebody's girlfriend come into chat and say she was sick of my voice. My boyfriend always watches your stream and I am sick of hearing your voice. You're that fucking Slay the Spire guy, aren't you? Didn't really know what to do with that one. Anger flex havoc. Your girlfriend keeps calling me the boring guy. Sorry. For some reason, that's a lot funnier coming from like a non-viewer who's just forced to hear my stream in the background than it is coming from someone who was legitimately interested in watching. Alright, anyway, cool. Well, it looks like it's the boring guy against Guardian in a battle of the Titans. Who will blink first? In a fight expected to go about 18 turns. I like the armaments upgrade, I like the battle trance upgrade, I like the anger upgrade, I like the clothesline upgrade. I basically like all the upgrades, except for the ones that just deal 3 more damage. I like the defend upgrades too, but I don't think you get to do that because sometimes you get them all in Act 2. I'm gonna take it personally, Chad is lying about having a girlfriend anyway. No, you can watch stuff on Twitch and have a girlfriend. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with enjoying watching some entertaining video games. This hits for 13 plus 6 is 19, but we only want 18. If we went... I was gonna like do this first, but it doesn't actually work, does it? Yeah. I guess we just do that. Damn. Oh well. Aw, that's nice, Kalios. I play cards so sensually. Oh shit, Bloodpot got buffed. Yeah, I shouldn't have skipped Bloodpot. I'm sorry to hear that, Porpoise. Being the boring voice should be a huge compliment. Yeah, I don't really mind that people think I have a calming voice. That's what I interpret it as. They mean calming, they're just, they just don't know how to express their feelings in less hurtful ways. This is a really good turn for the clothesline. Clothesline and Aracalcum interaction there. Is there such a thing as too calm? I don't know. It's a good question to ask. Have you ever noticed that the cogs of machine learning have no way of turning? See, that's what you think for a long time, and robots slowly gain more and more traction in society. You trust them with like your calendar, your food, your online purchases. You trust them to recommend content on YouTube for you to watch. And then after many years of thinking that the cogs cannot turn, you find out that in fact they can. And that's what we have to look forward to as society in another 5 years or so. Ree, thank you very much for the 3 months subbed. Agbomusho to you as well. I hope that when my Roomba becomes sentient and tries to kill me, it like allies with my cats rather than exterminating them as well. And like Zephyr can ride the Roomba around the apartment as it hunts me and eventually vaporizes me. Uses my organic components as fuel. Is Jorbs the boring guy the fourth character? We can only hope so. Let's grab an offering. And a calling bell. Nice. Maybe an astrolabe. Life of Pi in 3D, thanks for the 2 months. Gavomo show to you as well. It's either Astrolabe or Pandora's, right? Is there some reason that we are more inclined toward one or the other? We have an Armaments, which makes upgraded cards slightly less good. That's actually a strong enough argument for me. We also have a Mummified Hand, so any unupgraded powers are like pretty good cards. Intimidate, Wild Strike, Juggernaut, Feed, Shrug, Shockwave. Hold on. Hey Xenia. Hi. What's a cat party? It's a cat party on Jorbs' desk. Hold on, we're gonna do some behind the scenes video footage of this, I think, if we can. Can we? Why is the top of my head out of frame? I need to slouch more. Oh, I don't think my camera is accessible though. Yeah, like Discord has it or something. Shit. Well, I guess you can't see the wonderful cat party going on my desk. Okay, cool. Pandora's box has been opened. We got some decent cards, I would say. Juggernaut works well with our Calcum. Intimidate, Shockwave. So more ways to weaken things. Better attacks. These are like better than Strike. This one is... we can ignore that one. At least Mummified Hand never hits it. Feed is a very good card. Just pick up the entire monitor. I sort of want to. They're very cute right now. I set up a bed on my desk for Zephyr. He gets very lonely sometimes when I'm streaming. And I told him that he couldn't step on the green pads on my floor because he puts like cat nail marks in them. I let my other cat step on them because she's like, she doesn't obey the rules anyway. It's fine, she can do what she wants. She's spoiled. Zephyr's like the older sibling, he gets to deal with all the rules. Xenia is the cat from later in life when I gave up on being a strict parent and just decided to let my children run wild. I think I want to go through the Super Elite. Is that insane? It's just like... it's sort of the best path anyway, but it might kill me. We'll see. Cat favoritism. I have realistic expectations regarding my ability to discipline my 2 cats. Zephyr is pliable. It's very possible to discipline Zephyr. Xenia's like, she doesn't really understand humans, and if you tell her not to do something, she just thinks you're scary and you're upset with her or something. It's just, don't want to deal with that. I think that headbutting and armaments is really good here. This is going to be 13 plus 27 is 40. Yeah. So what headbutting and armaments does for us is it lets us upgrade feed. Gives us one more. Oh, this is actually a really super cool turn. Oh no, armaments, I can draw more. And then I can inflame. And Juggernaut. Okay, 22. Was Clash in my hand? Clash wasn't in my hand, was it? I don't think it matters anyway. Feels a lot. Thanks for the 2 months. Hugbomo show to you as well. Yes, you cannot clash with battle trance in your hand, that's true. So there was actually no point in that where I could have clashed. Damn it, Twitch chat. Damn it, Twitch chat. Grab a Metallisize. Metallisize is very good with Juggernaut, very good with Mummified Hand. We could upgrade all of our strikes and defends here. Something to think about. Reginald Bear, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Hogbomo show to you as well. Metallisize also very good with our Calcum, yeah. Very good with this one and this one. Getting rid of Clash. Oh my god, the cat party happening next to me is like breaking me. It's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. We actually just killed this turn 1. Turns out Offering is an okay card. Oh, it's so cute. I can take a photo on my phone and then post it on Discord. My webcam's stuck to my computer monitor, and I'm not gonna pick up my computer monitor right now. Sorry. Wait, I can take a video of it. Oh, damn. No. Oh, they're so fucking cute. Oh, she worked out that I was, she worked out that I had like locked onto her attention-wise and then ran away. We ruined it, Twitch chat. But I did get it on video for a second. I'm gonna put it in the, I'll put it in the Food and Social and Pets channel on Discord. This seems like the place for it. So cute. Make sure there isn't anything embarrassing or identifying in this. I think we're okay. Gotta join the Discord now. It's all a dastardly marketing plan, yeah. I can play it on stream once it's uploaded to Discord, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like the moment's passed. Removing Wild Strike is probably the right thing here. Think so. Squalwar. Squalwar. Squalalawa. Thanks for the 7 months. Hogbomo show to you as well. Clash and Ascender's Bane interaction feels awkwardly designed. I'll give you... Okay, I don't want to be too, you know... I don't want to sound too mean, I guess is what I'm going to say. But I don't think anybody gives a fuck how Clash interacts with other things. Card's a hot piece of garbage. Anyway, I mean, you're completely right. It's, yeah. Clash was a mistake. 2136. 4151. Not quite. What phone do I use? I have like a 3 or 4 year old iPhone. You want to get a second cat so your first one can have a pal. For me, it was never like, there was never that decision. How it worked for me was I adopted Zephyr and his mother at the same time. And that was like encouraged by the vet who had rescued them. Cause Zephyr's mother was a stray. And she was brought into the vet pregnant and like gave birth at the vet and then just sort of hung out there for a couple of months until people eventually adopted her and all of her litter, but she bonded most with Zephyr, and so the vet wanted to give her and Zephyr to the same family. And then, so I had those two, and they were really, really close. So Zephyr's always had a cat that he's really close to, and then when I got Xenia, she was feral. We found her in a gutter in, like, on a very busy street of LA. And the plan was to, like, get her to a point where she was healthy again, and then give her to some other family because we didn't want another cat, but she decided that Zephyr was her mother, and there was just no possible way to get rid of her after that. I think I like Flex Plus. Is that crazy? I don't really have, like, a strength-based card. Like, there's no Pummel or Sword Boomerang. Might be crazy. Let's try it. I can ascertain that it is in fact crazy. Oh my fucking god, you have how much max HP? Fuck off. Arrow, thanks for the 16 months. Dudded, thanks for the 16 months. Sangwa you both. Hey, Glory Girl. Cat psychology book you read said that often a domestic cat's biggest source of strength is the presence of another cat, but sometimes they become best friends, so who knows. Yeah, cats are odd creatures. Hey, Sharkat. This is actually, like, probably one of the better possible things that Book of Stabbing could have. Like, at least it's not Book of Stabbing with more strength or something. I don't know. Feels like it could be worse. Hemokinesis or Impervious here? Impervious deals 5 damage. This deals 22 damage. I think I like Chemokinesis. Impervious was also, I guess, more energy efficient, because I am passing with an unspent energy there. Battle Trance is going to hit Offering. I think that's completely fine, though. Playing Inflame now gives us a higher chance of hitting the higher cost stuff. Looks like I don't have to play Shockwave in this fight. That's awesome. Wait. The drink and discard are huge. Yes. Yes, they are. Second Battle Trance is sweet. Alright. That Super Elite didn't seem so bad, did it? I like the Juggernaut upgrade. I think I gain block enough that this is a lot of damage. Hey, Vicious Cyclist. Thanks for the 3 months. Pitpad, thanks for the 17 months. I'm going to talk about the Teamfight Tactics patch notes later. It's nice to have people asking me about Teamfight Tactics content. I'm glad you're enjoying that. I'll have to check in with Dolphin and Filthy and see if they want to chat about them together. I haven't checked in with them yet. Commander Optimism, thanks for the 4 months. Agbomusho to you too. Has anyone tried defeating the Book of Stabbing by just closing the book? It's a page turner. It's a hard one to put down. You know, sometimes life gets you down, right? And it feels like there's no place in the world for you. Sometimes people just, sometimes a day is rough. But you can always remember that someone was paid actual dollars to voice act the gremlins for this fight. And once you remember that, it's like, oh, okay, there is some stuff. There is some opportunity in the world. I wonder what the rate was. Burning Pact, Corruption, and Cleave. Can I do death sounds for the other, the rest of the enemies in the run? I think they would all just sound the same. Presumably we like Corruption, right? At this point I'm one Feel No Pain away from my deck being just actually insane. Somebody asked if the feed upgrade is ever worth it. It definitely is. This deck's actually hitting it relatively commonly with armaments, which I think makes it less important. So Kaiser, thanks for the 10 months. Agbomusho to you as well. Am I voice acting the 4th character? We're gonna crowdsource it to Twitch chat. I've been chatting with the devs about it, and we've decided that we should deploy our strongest asset, Twitch chat. That was a lie. I haven't been. All of that was a lie. Everything I just said was not true. I'm gonna try to feed here. I did play a Juggernaut and use Headbutt already though, so I've got no fucking idea how I'm going to do that. It seems sort of difficult. I guess just draw next turn, lol. Damn it. Damn it! Headbutt plus Twin Strike and Infernal Blade. Or Bloody. Skip. None of those seem incredible. I want to go to the store for sure. Book of Stabbing. I watched you die. I'm not reading a book right now. And the reason I'm not reading a book is that I tried reading the Altered Carbon trilogy, and it just felt like it got progressively worse and worse and worse and worse until I stopped reading it. I feel a little bit bad about this, but not that bad about it. I guess maybe there's like a reason that people don't know that that's a trilogy. Man, I'm gonna try to eat it. Is that the Netflix show? It did get turned into a Netflix show, yeah. I think The Expanse is the same way. I think The Expanse just got worse and worse and worse until it like wasn't good anymore. It's weird to me. Like, why do people make TV shows out of series which either like don't have an ending yet or the ending's shit? Are there no series of books that do have an ending and it's good that you could make a TV series out of? Don't know. Maybe there aren't. Yeah, The Expanse books got really bad. Like the thing where The Expanse got canceled and like everyone was like so upset The Expanse got canceled. Like having read the books, I was like, yeah, I mean, you know, they probably somebody like read the first book and was like, oh, let's make a TV series out of this. And they were like, they made the first season, the second season, then the person was like, oh, I should read the next few books to see how this turns out, see who we should be casting. And oh, these books are bad. That's how I imagine that going. Why didn't they read the entire series before they started a TV show out of it? I don't know. Centennial Puzzle is really good. Removing a card's okay, buying a shrug's okay. The book writers wrote the TV series, really? So they like couldn't work out how to finish the book series, so they just wrote the start of it again? I mean, I guess I'm an internet streamer who plays the same game over and over again. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that makes sense. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Shrug's fine. Metallisize is fine. Card removes, like, yeah, it's okay. I don't really have a card to remove. Pandora's Box got rid of most of the junk, and then... I mean, I put a Flex Plus in the deck. I can get rid of that, I guess. Could also buy a potion. I think because of corruption, Shrug's probably pretty good. Was it a mistake that Game of Thrones was produced because the end was shit? That's an interesting question. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Let's play the Pommel Strike first here. Damn. Oh, actually, this is good, right? Is it? No. Maybe? I play Corruption, then I play Juggernaut, and then before I battle trance, I Hemokinesis. So that draws me 3 cards. I'm being attacked for 31. That can fuck right off. I think I played the cards in the wrong order. I think I was meant to battle trance first so I could headbutt a battle trance for next turn. Battle trance before playing Corruption, I mean. Because what are the cards I'm drawing gonna do? I'm not gonna do that much here. Oh, I was wrong. Flex is an incredible hit, actually. Whoops. Okay. We're fine. We're actually quite possibly going to get to feed as well. Do I have all the Steam achievements for Slay the Spire? I have not beaten the game with a minimalist deck, and there's something else I haven't done either. Look for armaments here. Too bad. Power through Wild Strike, True Grit. True Grit's probably fine. True Grit's also an upgrade that I can make that doesn't feel terrible. Could also have upgraded Metallisize, I guess. As an amateur TV writer, writing for TV is way different than for print, even if you are the original writer. Adapting is super difficult. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. different medium and all that. I know that back in the day when I tried to port my space opera that I wrote as a 14-year-old to Twitch.television streams, that didn't really go over super well. I always thought that maybe like a more talented writer would have been able to carry the themes of loss and adversity to the audience a little bit better than I did, but... Eraser, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Bomushu to you as well. Oh, Armaments was exhausted, you're right. It was a situation where I didn't really have to think about that though, because it like didn't cost me anything to look for it. Yeah. Wasn't the champ bigger? I don't think so. He's actual size, but he seems much bigger to me. Hey there, Amasita. We're gonna try to feed on the champ. I do have 3 energy. So I don't want to like make that promise. Is this corruption? Is it corruption time? I feel like it is. Do I play Shrug first? Yeah, I think so. And this, and this, and this. Did you make Slay the Spire into a live action series? I will play the defect. A robot scorned by the Spire. And with a deep, dark, and hidden secret. Hey, TZZV. Oh my gosh. We need a rule that we just talk about the game that I'm playing in this channel, apparently. If I'm gonna play more than one game. Oh my gosh. I'm going for it. We're gonna try to feed. If I die, I die, you know? And that's okay. It's gonna be really hard with all the potions and stuff. Yeah, I think we got it. The champ. Not so big now, are we, champ? Ha 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 ha. Mouth noises intensify. Plosives. That's what they're called, right? Plosives? Such a weird word. Barricade, Juggernaut, Brutality. You can go Barricade, but... yeah, we can go Barricade, I guess. Enjoy your chores and errands, Meow and the Meowmer. Congratulations on being responsible. Does this one give me 8 health or 5 health? Are we in combat right now? No, we're currently not in combat. Alright. Is that my second fruit juice of the run? Damn. Coffee dripper's probably fine, right? We got through all of that act without having to rest. I really need 4 energy? Don't know. I think it's probably fine. Sleepy Lion, thanks for the 3 months. Hogbomo show to you as well. Does that make things that used to be mouth noises explosives? Explosives. I get it. I get it. Just called my room messy? Rude. Fuck off. Alright. The fuck are you? What? Don't see my messy room anymore. This is the other camera angle. Oh, it's not showing right now. Never mind, I can't show it to you. Anyway, that person can fuck off. Alright. Like a couple of elites, probably. Did they let you drink blood pot out of combat? You cannot drink blood potions out of combat. In fact, you're not really meant to drink them at all. It's extremely unsanitary and sort of gross. Why is blood potion white? I mean... hard to say, right? Interesting that you bring it up, though. If we get lucky, we can feed here. If not, we don't feed, whatever. Looks like we got it. Do I have armaments? I do, but I can't play it. Too bad. It's an opaque white bottle. Could be it, could be it. Combust seems like it's not interacting with anything very well here, but I sort of want to take it anyway. Like, we have a mummified hand, it interacts well with that. The whole coffee dripper thing is a concern though, isn't it? Take Bake, thanks for the 5 months. Bomo show to you as well. What's the news? Not too much. Not too much. Yeah, we do have the anti-synergy with Centennial Puzzle. Let's skip it. I feel like taking the normalities is fine when I'm about to go to a store and then another store. I think it's okay here. Is it even better to fight a boss? I would get to feed on a boss. I would probably gain health net in the fight. I would get a rare relic. You can buy a lot of rare relics with 999 gold. Can you guys all pay full attention to the chat and watch the game and its details at the same time? No, Clawfinger. I have no idea what's going on in the game. I just read the chat, basically. Well, which way are we more likely to get Dead Branch? Isn't it more likely we get Dead Branch by doing this and then buying it from a store? I think this one's really close. Boom, 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 boom. As you can see, we are gaining health overall in the encounter. Fucking 7 times 6, what the fuck is that bullshit? You shitting me? 7 times 6? If I were to battle trance right now, it would be possible to armaments my feed for later. Cool. Why is Hexaghost this strong? Hexaghost gets more damage the more HP you have at the start of the fight. And we went into the fight with a lot of HP. That's why Hexaghost was attacking for so much. Does the health damage scaling have no upper limit? I don't think so. Although there's an upper limit to how much health you can reasonably have, which is going to affect it. Good. Hey, I basically got a lot of gold anyway. Burning Pack seems fine. Flex Potion is probably better than something in here. Which one? Attack Potion? Energy Potion? I think better than Energy Potion, because we've got Corruption and 4 energy at this point. Oh, incredible that there's no Dead Branch here. This seems pretty fine though. I don't actually think there's a card that's worth removing. Maybe Pommel Strike, but it seems sort of okay. Just keep the gold for next time. Cut Hemo from deck. Hemo's really good on turn 1 with Centennial Puzzle. Observe. Oof. I drew a bunch of cards. Find a tree, snap off a branch, and wait. I have a friend who does improv, and my favorite monologue I ever heard from him was about a young child who went on like a crime spree in a car. And it ended with the child not being allowed to buy alcohol because child. And so the child bought some grapes and waited. And I thought that was quite poignant, and it stuck with me to this day. You're not Jane. Could take a dual wield with Metallisize and Flame Juggernaut Feed. There's a lot of good things with dual wield here. I'll take it. How do I do this? I could corruption before armaments. It's 50-50 to hit pommel strike or barricade. Or I can armaments. Because I really wanted to hit barricade, right? Armaments corruption's sort of the same thing as corruption armaments. Armaments corruption keeps armaments in the deck for feed later. Barricades in play? This deck's really strong, isn't it? It's weird how corruption makes all of your skills cost 0, and that's strong in this game. You wouldn't think that every single one of your important cards costing 0 would be so good. And yet here we are. Nice. We hit feed here? No. Feel No Pain would be excellent for sure. Feel No Pain's sort of the dream right now. So I can dual wield Hemokinesis. Yeah, I think so. Bang. Thud. Bang. Do this. Alright. I get to... Well... I probably get to feed on this. Yeah. And then we kill this. Doodle. It's just like +1 strength, I guess. Why do I exhaust a card over Ascender's Bane when I can? I don't always, but sometimes you don't want to draw a card again later in the fight. Sometimes it doesn't really matter. Rare Vajra. Yep, basically. I do like Disarm. I like Evolve as well here. But I think I like Disarm quite a lot better. We're pretty weak against Awakened one, I would say. Weak Potion might be better than Attack Potion, although Attack Potion's really good with dual wield. And I do have a Shockwave and a Clothesline already. 28 card deck. It's getting up there. Blood Potion's insane right now. It's not even 25% of max HP, it's 37.5% because of Magic Flower. Yeah, that's crazy. That's an impervious potion, basically. It's almost a ghost in a jar. I think this is actually worse than weak potion. I think that's the weakest link. Alright, cool. How often would I say I beat Ascension 20? Exclamation mark data tells you that information. Order? Exclamation mark? Question mark, question mark, question mark. See anything about nowhere profit? Nope. So, that sucks. You're Regardito. Ooh, Champion's Belt's really good. So now every time that we vulnerable something, we weaken it as well. Exhume and Entrench are the two appealing cards here. I suspect that without a Feel No Pain, our deck is not good enough at making block for Entrench to be worth it, and we have 127 HP and a Blood Potion, so probably we just take Exhume. And Exhume gets in another Impervious Plus, but it also gets Offering Plus back a lot. Or Disarm back. Or Feed back. Yeah, that seems better. Armaments has been hitting feed a good amount. I still don't feel like I need to upgrade that. The cards that go into play the first time we draw them seem more important to upgrade, so stuff like Disarm and Metallisize. I think I'll upgrade Disarm. Flash thinks so, 2 months. Akbamushuri as well. You got feedback? What? You got feedback on my mic? Maybe my phone's too close to stuff? I've like never had this mic give feedback. I'm sorry. But like bad feedback? Oh, getting feedback. Okay, good. Well, you're all banned. No, I'm glad that that wasn't actual feedback. Do we want armaments in the deck anymore? Probably. I think we lose Hemokinesis. Blood Vial seems fine. This seems eh. We're pretty good at weakening things already now that we have Champion Belt. Kanaxai, thanks for the 22 months. Agba Musho to you as well. There's a slight buzzing when I talk. That's the fan for my air conditioner so that I don't die. I have prioritized my own health and safety over your listening comfort. I did buy a different microphone though that I have to set up still, which will hopefully cut down on background noise. Air conditioning plus hoodie. What does it mean? Why is he wearing comfortable clothes? Pantograph's like really insanely good. Trying to work out if there's some way I can buy something that isn't Pantograph here. It's in-fight healing, so it's like 38 or whatever. Your girlfriend says there's a droning noise whenever I talk. Yeah, that's me. Yep. That's my voice. Yep. Maybe we need maybe that needs to be a thing. People's partners delivering ice cold burns on Jorbs. That fucking video game guy. Your mother liked me? That's wonderful. I feel like there's probably some untapped potential in the mothers of viewers market that I could maybe be looking into. Hey, Vicious Cyclist. You strongly recommend the YouTube channel Girlfriend Reviews. It gave reviews from the viewpoint of the girlfriend that has to sit and watch her boyfriend play it. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I think that's a good genre. Content genre, honestly. Hey, Train, how's it going? Your partner says I'm very intelligent and handsome and also is a cat. Cats can't talk. You're gonna want to get that looked at. Yeah. Corruption's gonna make Headbutt cost 0 for me, and then Dual Wield's gonna give me 3 of them. Awesome. For my next trick, I will decide exactly which cards I want next turn. These ones. Oh shit, I get them this turn! Because I have a spinning top. I've had a spinning top since like an act ago. I had no fucking idea. Wow, this has been very exciting. Alright, cool. I'm done. Obviously, as soon as I find out I have a spinning top, I draw a bunch of wounds. What a buzzkill. I think you've watched your boyfriend play Pokemon more than you've played it yourself in your life. Caitlin, I introduced Caitlin to games. She doesn't like go out and find her own games all that much. But sometimes she gets really into the games that I enjoy. Like, Caitlin has played more RimWorld than I have at this point. Likes it a lot. Caitlin played way more Assassin's Creed than I did. She really enjoyed that one too. I guess she's actually still playing it. She's played through it twice, I think. She played through it the first time and got an ending she didn't like, so she started again. I think she wanted to play it at a higher difficulty too. What about Stardew? She's played a decent amount of Stardew. Not more than I have though. I've played a lot of Stardew. We have a pen nib now. Is Reptimencer an elite? They should think about maybe buffing that. Not a very impressive elite, was it? I mean, I don't want to, you know, upset anybody, but that elite just didn't really seem like it was all that in a bag of chips. Your girlfriend loves RimWorld and wants to see me play it. I play RimWorld sometimes on stream. It's like a drinking and streaming game for me. Not a game for sober Jorbs. I don't think I have to play Offering in this fight, do I? I don't really see it. Is there any way this deck doesn't beat the Heart? We haven't been tested by like actual boss fights yet, and all the things in the deck are very good at hallway fights. Corruption's very good at hallway fights. Offering is very good at hallway fights. Inflame is pretty good at hallway fights. Like, our scaling just doesn't really translate to boss fights very well. So we definitely might not beat the Heart. How much Stardew have I played beyond the first season? What's beyond the first season? What does that mean? Very, very little. That's a game that I start playing and then stop again afterward. Very quickly. And then I never load a save file, basically. Save files are lame. I have to live with the mistakes of my past whenever I load a save file. That's why I only play games that last like 45 minutes to an hour and a half. So that the things that past Steven does never have to haunt me. Did I ever play Factorio? Yeah, for like a few hours. I think I played it for one night. I want to upgrade Impervious. I want to upgrade Metallisize. I'll upgrade Metallisize, I think. I sort of want to upgrade Dual Wield. I'll upgrade Metallisize. Okay, we got a boss gauntlet coming up. I'm going to run to the bathroom before I jump into that. I've been streaming for a couple of hours now. And I will be right back and we'll take on Donu Deka. I'm going to play you some highlights while I'm... Ah, fuck, I didn't unmute my microphone. That was a less impressive transition than I was hoping it would be. Alright, well. Let's play against Donu Deka. Let's see how this goes. Do I have enough damage that I can just play all my shit right now? I think I probably do. How much damage do I have? It's not that much. Did I drink this? Disarm's gonna be really good in other fights. I think I drink this. Ivernash. This clip isn't even funny. Man. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I guess the good chatters can't show up every day of the week. Looks like Juggernaut has hit Deka a bunch, so let's kill Deka first. If I got pulled over for speeding, well, I don't drive, so that would be weird. I would wonder what I was doing driving, probably. Assuming Shockwave, actually? Should've done this first. Or am I even American if I don't drive? Yes! Yes, I became a citizen of the United States of America, and whether I drove or not was never actually asked of me. Don't think they cared very much. Arvius doesn't drive? Is that true? Or is that an Arvius expression in response to me not driving? I thought Arvius did drive. I thought he had to like drive to get mushrooms and stuff. How do you get mushrooms if you don't drive? I don't think I needed the plated potion. Should I get it on a genius visa? They asked me what I knew about slaying spires. Jorbs, they said. The United States of America needs more good spire slayers. Are you the person for the job? Around last year, you realized Lyft/Uber is actually cheaper than owning a car for your personal needs. Yeah! Cars are fucking expensive. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like a crazy person, like I'm the only person who sees this. I do work from home. An unfair advantage in the getting to choose not to drive category. It's my primary method of acquiring food/groceries. I live within walking distance of places. Is the money I save worth having to listen to top 40 music on my way anywhere instead of my alternative rock albums? Well, I just don't go anywhere, that's my secret. Going somewhere? Ugh. I am very aware that some of my strategies may not work for different people. Big car? Is that what you call it? I don't even know what the like silly conspiracy theory name for automobiles is. Big automobile? That's probably it, right? Big automobile. Big automobile wants to get you driving. Big auto? Mega auto. I want a name that like evokes Optimus Prime, you know? Big Auto. Doesn't really evoke Optimus Prime is my problem. Big car is better than Big Auto. That car sure is big. Yep. Big cars getting out of control these days. Look at the size of it. I had all 5 of the Transformers that made Optimus Prime as a child. That was one of the... My parents wouldn't buy me like a PlayStation or whatever. We lived in a relatively rich area, but my parents were pretty young. They had like okay jobs, but they didn't have a bunch of money in savings yet. So I had a bunch of friends who got like just the coolest toys ever, and I got like, you know, not the coolest toys ever. Which is whatever. I have very good parents. They did an excellent job of like making sure I had a comfortable childhood. But I also just lived in an area where some of the kids were getting whatever the hell they wanted, whenever the hell they wanted it, because their parents were just super wealthy and also very busy with work. But one of the things I did get was I got really into the Transformers TV show. And they made these toys where you'd buy the toys individually and they could transform, right? So like you bought... What's the name of like the buggy that turned into Optimus Prime's like leg or something? I don't remember. Fuck no, Optimus Prime didn't even transform into a big one. I'm thinking of the planes. The planes all transformed into the big one. Am I? Or was Optimus Prime like the head of a big transformer? Fuck, I don't know. It's been a long time. Anyway, you got these Transformer toys. And not only did the individual toy transform from like a person type toy into a car, but also you could get like 5 of them and assemble them all together. I might be thinking of Voltron, I don't know. Is that a Transformers thing? Memory loss is a sign of a traumatic childhood, also of like no longer sleeping because all you do is play teamfight tactics and slay the Spire. Man, that boring guy seems like he's losing his memory. I'm concerned about him. Fuck. Fuck, why didn't we take the 999 gold? What were we thinking, Twitch chat? What were we thinking? Look at this store. Oh, we would have won so easily. Buy a liquid bronze, whatever. There are 2 different Transformers that are made from smaller Transformers. It's the bird ones, the flying ones, and then there was one out of Cars too, wasn't there? There was a guy who predicted it. Yeah, I know, fucking me. Also Nostradamus in his book about the worst things that are gonna happen in the future. Thanks for the 1,000 bits, Benz. Sid Vitriolic, thanks for the 4 months. Agbo to you both. I want corruption in play. Boom. That was easy. All you gotta do is ask. Thanks for the 1,000 bits again. If you accidentally cheered 1,000 bits twice, that is non-refundable. I'm sorry. It's not true, it is refundable. I would also like Barricade in play, like a lot. It's quite important to me right now that Barricade goes in play. So this is the last card draw I have, right? Yeah. Well, fuck. That's unfortunate. At least I can dual wield fucking anger. That'll show him. Okay. Yeah, this is fairly concerning, actually. Intimidate before Shockwave seemed like it would have been good. It's fine. Jorbs, be careful. Every time you gain block, you stop having that block card anymore. Maybe this was the right time for the attack potion, actually. In a George? Aha! Oh dear. Well, it's not really the end of the world. I still have a pantograph, right? How would I feel about a Slay the Spire D&D campaign? If it was sweet, I would love it. If it was lame, I wouldn't love it as much, probably. Bam! Got one. Ooh, I have Orichalcum. Today I learned. Do I try to keep the pen nib? Next turn I just kill, right? No, I only gain block once. Don't think I can. Too bad. Still though, oh! Fan would be great, says Fatality, who has opened the game seed and is reading what will happen. Clothesline, Bludgeon, Iron Wave. I'll take an Iron Wave, I think. I've got Juggernaut. Maybe it's not so great. Yeah, maybe it's not so great. I think we're good. Okay, yeah, we come into this fight almost with max HP anyway. So that's completely fine. This is a good turn one as well. I'll probably save Fear Potion, Weak Potion for like removing artifact stacks later. Just go ahead and Corruption seems completely fine. Kanexai, thanks for gifting us up to Fatality. Much appreciated. Dual wielding Juggernaut seems great. Jorbs, every time you play a card, you take 2 damage. Well, that time I took 6 damage. 8 damage. I don't see much reason why I need a headbutt right now. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play this. We're looking for armaments to upgrade the impervious. No luck. Alright. I'll save True Grit and exhaust one of the statuses. Do I just skip the fight now, or... I don't know what that means. Exhume can hit, Impervious can hit Offering. We probably want to hit either Impervious or Disarm with that. Disarm's actually a really good thing to hit with that. I'm just gonna wait for Disarm. Calipers could be good here. That's a good point. Okay, we get to reshuffle without these statuses. That seems sweet. Ooh, without any of the statuses. Extra sweet. Unfortunately, we have almost no damage. This is more or less our entire deck. There's a burn and a wound, so I can't just do spinning top shit. I do have Ornamental Fan though. I can sort of do spinning top shit. Actually, like I can do quite a lot of that. Homemade meat, thanks for the 8 months. Personal Matthew, thanks for the 10 months. Agbumusho to you both. I'm glad you are here to enjoy the passing of time with me. Just need to exhume True Grit. There's a burn as well, though. I mean... we sort of can. I'm gonna do this, though. This seems better. Just buys a lot of time. This turn, the burn is in the discard pile, so we get at least 10 cards. Wait, there's a wound as well. Oh no. Not like this. Panic! Fuck, the wrong button. Cool, we won. Yeah, that was just a brutal murder of the heart and Slay the Spire in general. I would say the entire genre of game just took a hit. I wouldn't want to be a roguelike right now. Death Kitten, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. And Core, thanks for the 4 months. Agbumusho to you as well. Agbumusho to you both. It was a good Pandora's box, I guess. Also, Corruption seems like an okay card. Not sure if we've looked at the balance for any of these yet, but might want to take another look at that one. Thanks, Murky. I completely punted the previous 2 runs, but I will accept your compliments on my playstyle. Hey, Remarkawa, how you doing? Hey, Deathkin. The roguelike, roguelite distinction is fucking bullshit. I said it. I said it. The entire world has been waiting for someone to say it, and I'm gonna come out and say it today. That is a bullshit distinction, and nobody gives a fuck. There you go. All right. I'm glad. I'm glad we can all agree and put this behind us.